Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time a collaboration of epic proportions. It is Magic Stone Dog, brewed by BrewDog in collaboration with Magic Rock and Stone Brewing Co. It is a 5% ABV. They call it a Saison Pale Ale Hybrid. It's a funny one. It's a essentially a pale ale with apparently spices. I can't find any details about that, and that it's hopped with Simcoe and Amarillo. I did have this last night, which was Friday. I'll be releasing this on Monday. I plan to anyway. And enjoyed it on draft at the BrewDog bar in Leeds. I've got some feelings on this beer, and I'll share them with you at the end. But it's not bad. Don't worry about it. I'll pour more in later. So beer in the glass, a real nice, clear golden beer. Brisk carbonation, perfect white head. Let's give it a swirl and a sniff. Yeah, it's lovely. I think it does exactly what you'd expect. You're definitely getting those kind of yeasty esters in there. Definitely a lot of character coming from the yeast. And that is a slightly, I'll say, peaches and cream. There's grapefruit in there. Clearly it's been hopped quite excessively. It smells great actually. Definitely getting that hinting towards like a Saison DuPont. I don't know what particular yeast strain they use. Hint of bubble gum in there. There's a kind of dry hay note in. Mild kind of Chardonnay, kind of white grape thing going on, getting a slightly oakiness of Chardonnay. Lemon and honey. Getting a mild Brett note there, which is slightly very floral in this instance. Nice amount of juicy orange coming through. Slightly underripened pineapple. Smells great. Smells fantastic. Saison with more hops. And I mean, as far as kind of any kind of spices or herbs that are in it, it does say on the bottle, brewed with here we go. Yeah, so brewed with wheat, rye, okay, oats, amber malt, hopped with Simcoe Amarillo, and infused with a heady mix of spices. This is a hell of a way to celebrate the best time of this year. So this was brewed around the time of the BrewDog 2014 AGM. When Rich and Stu, a couple of the from Magic Rock, and Greg Cook from Stone were guests there. So let's dive in. Cheers! And this is when I think this is around the time when they brewed it. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a really tasty beer. Better. I mean, I've not had Stone's Saison yet. As far as kind of Saisons go, out of those two breweries, those three breweries, I think I'd say it's the best one. Real nice, clean, crisp Saison quality. Definitely edging towards what you'd expect from a traditional Saison. Lemon, lime. Definitely that kind of wheaty note. There's definitely that slightly dried out lemon peel is in there. Definitely getting those oats in there. It's nice creaminess to it. Slight kind of waxy honey. A lemon peel, definitely. Very floral. Quite a lasting bitterness, hint of nutmeg and fresh ginger. I mean, really enjoyable, really drinkable beer. Ends quite dry with a slight tang of hops. Maybe a hint of that yeasty ester in there as well. I mean, it's very enjoyable. It's not kind of like blowing me my head off in any sense. And I said it is a nicely made beer. My main issue with this beer, for one, the name. I mean, Magic Stone Dog, bit more creativity, I'd expect, and I think that continues onto the beer itself. And for starters, I'm aware of certain things. I know Stone have recently done a Saison. I know Stone quite memorably made a collaboration with two other American breweries, which was Saison DuPont in collaboration with Dogfish and Victory. I know Rich at Magic Rock's a big fan of that beer. I know American kind of session IPAs are all the rage. Maybe like a session Saison, I guess, a pale ale Saison hybrid. So it's all kind of like, it all seems very current and very trendy. But for me, I kind of hope for more creativity when these three breweries got together. I mean, primarily, I guess, known for big hoppy beers. Did we need a big hoppy beer from them? Probably not. Does that really show their creativity? No, not really. Saison, for me, is probably the most played out style in the UK beer scene. I mean, okay, there's some good ones. I think Brew by Numbers do some really good Saisons, do creative things with Saison. Not many other people really kind of like do it that well. And I think a lot of faffing around with Saisons don't really result in anything that good. This is a tasty hopped up Saison, but it's not a hell of a lot more than that. Personally, as I said, from these three breweries, I'd have expected a bit more creativity. I can't say what that is because I'm not a creative brewer. So therefore, this is what you're meant to be giving me: BrewDog, Stone, Magic Rock, three of my favourite breweries in the world. But for me, in the creativity stakes, it falls short. But all in all, it's a really nicely produced beer, does exactly what it says on the tin. I guess I just hoped for something, just even before this beer was released, something more than just a pale ale Saison hybrid. You know what I mean? It's not breaking much ground. Nice idea, but kind of like, for me, the opportunity kind of fell short of its potential. So, putting all that aside, it's a lovely tasting beer, hoppy kind of Saison-y type dealio. If you like that kind of thing, you'll drink it until your legs fall off. And why not? It's a tasty beer. And that's a bottle of BrewDog's collaboration with Stone and Magic Rock. Magic Stone Dog. Once again, not the most creative name ever, is it? 5% ABV from Ellen in Scotland. Very tasty stuff, as I said, nice beer, but when those three amazing breweries come together, I personally expected something a little bit more groundbreaking. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.